Issues with Public Employees Insurance Agency in West Virginia continues to progress, but the State Board of Education is working to try and help its employees when it comes to rising premiums and financial burdens. Our Bailey Tucker joins us live after speaking with lawmakers who say they feel the same. And Bailey, what can you tell us?
Well, Gina, teachers in West Virginia rank at the very bottom in terms of salary, making it difficult to make ends meet for some. The State Board of Education is taking note of that and hopes with some help from state leaders, the burden might not be as heavy to carry. The West Virginia Board of Education is backing their employees by calling for a stabilization of the Public Employee Insurance Agency. Superintendent Michelle Blatt says the way things are going now could make it harder on teachers and staff.
There's been a lot of changes that's occurred, and a lot of changes in the premiums and different things. And with the teacher salaries and the way that we are right now in West Virginia, putting that additional cost on the employees really causes a burden for a lot of our employees.
Last week, the State Board of Education passed a resolution asking for more stability and taking action to prevent further cost increase and reduction in benefits. The PEIA Finance Board adopted in its 2026 fiscal year plan a $113 million increase in cost, meaning premiums for teachers would go up by 14%.
For our teachers, our first responders, our correctional officers, people who work for child protection, these are very important jobs, and it's making it way more difficult to attract people to these important public sector jobs.
West Virginia Delegate Mike Pushkin feels the state legislation needs to work with the Board of Education to figure out a plan to help state employees.
I certainly hope we have a special session to stabilize PEIA, and that means funding it. I hope we do, but I've not seen any evidence yet of any groundwork being laid for a special session, and that's concerning.
Some state employees have been critical of the legislation for not discussing PEIA more during this past session. A spokesperson for West Virginia Governor Patrick Morrisey confirms he is wanting to have a special session with lawmakers this summer to work on PEIA issues, but is still meeting with stakeholders to plan a time to do so. Blatt says the board is more than willing to meet with the governor and lawmakers to make things right for her employees.
We wanted to make sure that the 55 counties were aware that we're in support with them, and we're willing to work with the legislature and the governor to come up with a long-term solution.
Now, all 55 counties within the state have taken similar action within their boards of education, making it seem like everyone is in agreement that some sort of change is needed. If nothing is done, though, the PEIA increase will kick in this July. Live in the studio, Bailey Tucker, Eyewitness News.